Watch the front, watch the front. It is clear. Go high into turn one, it's clear. Oh, goodness. One down, 3 to go. Matt out front. I believe in that red, number 11, Torino. Second place, David Culp right there on his bumper. First and second get tied up. That will put Gavin out in the lead, and that black Chevelle, first, second, third, right there on the same straightaway. First and second touch. Top 4 cars, top 5 cars still on the same lap. Oh. Goodness. Two down, 2 to go. Matt out in the lead in the red Torino, number 11. David in that second spot. Wow. I believe he's in the black short course truck. Gavin in that Henry now up into that number 3 spot. Henry, Gavin right there together. That is a battle for third and fourth. Oh, your leader to the center. Now David out front in the black short course truck. Oh, gets rolled by a lapper. Help. Go low on the front, low on the front, low on the front, low on the front. Guys, don't forget, we will do plaques, trophies after the races. When everything is done, go high into turn one. It is clear. Back out front. Go high into 3 and 4, high through 3 and 4. It's clear. Henry Martell right there in third. Top 3 cars on the same straightaway. The red Torino is your leader. The black short course truck in second. The El Camino in third. Very good start, guys. We are 30 seconds in. Jason out front. Charlie Seitz in second. Scooble up there into third. No, yes. Then Jason Boyer, watch the front, goodness. And then Elmo, 5th, Shane or Chris in 6th, Cody 7th, Shane in 8th. J-Mac out there in the white number 0 Camaro. Charlie Seitz in that second spot. The white blue flames, Monty. Jason Boyer into that third spot. The green and white number 14 Skull Bandit. Chris Sutherland coming back up through with vengeance. Back up into that third spot now. Jason Mack out front. Charlie Seitz in that second spot. About half to three-quarter track behind him. Or sorry, Chris Sutherland now into that second spot. Charlie Seitz dropped down to that third. Jason fourth. Chris Gooble fifth. Elmo sixth. Cody seventh. Shane in eighth. Oh, second and third getting together. Three down, one to go. J-Mac out front. Chris Sutherland in that second spot. Charlie Seitz up into third. Jason fourth. Chris Google fifth. Next up is KDM A Main.
Yeah, I figured that way you guys can do it.
Less than five drivers, less than five. Go high into one. It's clear. That is time. Keep going. Everybody is done. Everybody.
You ready? Drivers, Matt Murphy, it is on you. All right, nice clean start. Race number 16, SC Modified A Feature. You guys are up next. Race number 16, SC Modified A Feature. You guys are up next. All right, 30 seconds in. It is still Matt Murphy in the lead. Jared Ross, Darren Scott, Mike Perrier, Charlie Lenny, your running order. Whoa! Uh-oh. Settle down a little bit there, guys. Settle down a little bit. You don't win the race by everybody wrecking on the same lap. 1 minute down, 3 to go. Matt Murphy hanging on to that top spot. Jared, Lenny, Charlie, Scott, Darren, Mike, Ross, your running order. Matt Murphy now has a lap on the field. He is in the pink Triple X with yellow wheels coming down the front straightaway. He is your race leader. Jared Nidifer has that number 2 spot. Lenny Blocker, Scott Butts, Darren, Mike, Charlie, your running order. Race number 16, SC Modified, A feature, you guys are up. Halfway there. About 2 minutes left in this race. Uh-oh, Scott Butts going for a ride. He's still struggling a little bit. There he gets going again. 2.5 down. It is still Matt Murphy in that top spot. Lenny Blocker now moved up to second. He is right behind Matt Murphy, but he is a lap down. Jared, Mike Perrier, Darren, Scott, Charlie, you're right. Oh, front straightaway, front straightaway. And 1 and 2, 1 and 2, down low on 1 and 2. Need a little help there. Got everybody wrecked, I think, just about. And they get going again. Matt Murphy is still leading the race. Jared Nideford, Lanny, Charlie, Darren, Mike, Scott Butts all the way back to 7th place. 3 minutes down, 1 to go. Well, Matt Murphy just kind of went out there and stayed out front. Real battle's been from 2nd place and back. Jared, Lanny, Charlie, Darren, Mike, Scott Butts, and Matt Murphy gets taken out, angled up. He had a lap on the field, but I'm guessing somebody might have got their lap back. It is still Matt. Jared has that number 2 spot. Lenny Blocker has 3. Darren Ryder, Scott Butts, Charlie Sykes, Mike Perrier. Coming right down to the end here. And that is finish your race, guys. Finish your race. That is the race. You guys are done. All right, marshals, are you guys ready? All right, drivers, Chris Flowers, it is on you. And Chris got punted to the outside. Time to get this sorted out just a little bit here. Oh, we got one outside. We got one outside. And the corner marshal gets him. Oh, now he's in the pipe. It is Chad Jones, Chris Flower, Mike Perrier, Aaron Hargis, Cole, Dylan, Matt, and Justin Draymeyer. Coming up on the 1 minute down, 3 to go. Race number 17, SB Hobby Stock. You guys are up. Need a little help in turn 1. Go high in 1, go high in 1. And it is cleared. Got a couple of them broke, got another one outside, almost. See how this settles out here. We're down to 5 trucks. Started with 8, we're down to 5 running. It is Chad Jones, Chris Flower, Mike Perrier, Cole Rhodes, Dylan. Everybody else is out. SC Hobby Stock, A feature. You guys are up. Chad Jones hanging on to that top spot. Mike Perrier now up to 2nd. Cole Rhodes, Dylan, and Chris Flower. Chad Jones is at number 17, I believe. He's already got a lap on the field. Chad's got a lap on the field. Mike Perrier is in second. Cole, Dylan, and Chris. Boy, Chad Jones has got this thing figured out. Looks like he'll make about a 50-lap run. Mike Perrier running in second. Cole, Dylan, and Chris Flower, your running order. And we tangled up a little bit coming out of 4, and they get going again. 3 minutes down, 1 left. Uh-oh. Got another one broke. Go really low on 1 and 2, really low on 1 and 2. Get the trash cleanup crew out there, pick up the pieces. That's another one out. We're down to half the field. 8 started, only 4 running anymore. Coming down toward the end here, it is still Chad Jones in the lead. Cole, Dylan, Chris, your running order. Everybody else is out. It'll be an expensive day for some of these guys. And it is finish your race. Finish your race, guys. That is the race. Chad, Cole, Dylan, and Chris. Jason Boyer, it is on you. All right, pretty nice start there. Good job. Taco giving Jason a run for the money there. Jason's not giving up very easy though. Luke Eisenbarth, oh, second and third place end up in the middle. Take each other out there. That didn't work so good.
Now you can go.
And it is Jason Boyer, still your race leader. Front straight, high in the front, and it is cleared. Good work there by the marshals. Jason Boyer, Pat Hammond, Taco, Luke, Felix, Joe Pickett, Tony, Joe McGonnell, and John Dempsey, your running order after a minute. Race number 18, late model, A feature, late model, A feature. You guys are up. As soon as you get done with this one, that is. Jason Boyer hanging on to that top spot, top 4 on the leading. Wow. Yeah, top 4 still on the lead lap. Just for the record, Jason Boyer is running a pretty much stock Traxxas Slash that's about 4 years old. It's got about 14 million laps on it. And I don't know how many wrecks. That old truck just keeps right on ticking. It does need a new body though. I think he's got that in about or slick. Oh, Taco. Need a little help on the back straight. Need a little help on the back straight. Got him sideways on the back and they get going again. Halfway there, 2 down, 2 to go. It is still Jason, Pat, Luke, Felix, Taco, Tony, Joe Pickett, John Dempsey, your running order. Looks like Joe McDonald's out early. Uh-oh, need a little help going into 1. Little help going on the outside on 1 and coming out of 2 on the bottom. And they are going again. Smooth and steady, guys. Smooth and steady.
My cars worked really well here. I was disappointed in my finishes. I spent the
Thanks. Coming up on that 3-minute mark. It is still Jason Boyer. Got a lap on the field, at least 1 lap. Pat Hammond, Taco, Luke Eisenbarth, Felix, Tony, Joe Pickett, John Dempsey. Got just under a minute left in this one. Late Model 8 feature, you guys are up. Race number 18, late models. Uh-oh, need a little help going into one. And it is getting sorted. No, it's not. Need a little more help there, and they get going again. This is our hobby stock class. These are stock SC trucks. They do have to run a 13.5 Roar Legal motor. Not quite. Not quite. They cannot run purpose-built chassis. They cannot run offset chassis. They cannot run adjustable rear arms or anything. It is one of our kind of spec classes, I guess you might say. And coming down to the end here, waiting on a couple guys to finish, and that is the race. That is. Uh-oh. Coming out of four, coming out of four. These guys settle down a little bit here. Race number 19, Sprint Car A feature. Sprint Car A feature, you guys are up next. That is the final race of the day. All right, coming up on the 1 minute mark, it is Draymar out to the early race lead. Clint, Lenny, Jeremy, Scott, Matt, Chris Flower, and Kyler. Need a little help coming out of four, and they get going again. Justin Draymar is the black and white pink, number 21. Going down the back straightaway. That is your race leader. Lenny Blocker is running in second right now. He's in the yellow zero car. Watch, coming out of four, and it is cleared. And after that little melee, Jeremy now moved up to that number 2 spot. Clint Seitz is in third. Lenny Blocker back to fourth. Scott Butts, Chris Flower, Matt Murphy, Kyler Blocker. Top 5 cars on the lead lap, but just barely. Justin Draymar just really picking them up, putting them down there, making it look easy. Clint Seitz in that number 2 spot. Lenny Blocker third. Jeremy Kathleen, Scott Butts, Chris Flower, Matt Murphy, Kyler Blocker. Uh-oh, Matt Murphy getting a little bit loose. Smooth and steady there, guys. Coming up on 3 down, 1 to go. Justin Draymar now hanging. Oh, he's got a lap on the field, I think. No, not quite. Lenny and Clint still on the lead lap. Everybody else is at least 1 lap down. It is Justin Draymar, Lenny Blocker, Clint Seitz, your top 3. Jeremy, Scott, Chris Flower, Matt Murphy, Kyler, your running order. Need a little help coming out of 4, little help coming out of 4, and they're going again. Justin Draymar, black and white number 21 is your leader. The yellow zero car about half a lap back is second place. Clint Seitz is in the orange and white number, I don't know, he didn't put a number. Oh yeah, he did 38. I thought he used to be 38. Scott Butts. Yeah, I'm not sure what Scott's driving. He changed paint schemes on me. Oh, there he goes. Yellow and red, number 21. That is 4th place. Then is Jeremy, Chris, Matt, Tyler. Coming right down to the end here. You got about 10 seconds left. Uh-oh, Lanny Blocker spins out all by himself. No harm, no foul. It's going again. Finish your laps. And that is the race, guys. You are done.
All right, we're underway with the sprint car A main. Chad Parks out front. Jeremy Kathleen in that second spot. Scott Butts from Oklahoma in 3rd. Rob Rennis in 4th. Justin Draymire in 5th. Got a little shake up at the top. Your leader coming up on Matt Murphy. Jeremy Kathleen battling with Justin Draymire as they come out of 4. Draymire to the inside. He gets by. Now Scott Butts all over Kathleen. And now the battle for the lead. Justin Draymire all over the rear bumper of Chad Parks. Scott Butts up to 3rd. Rob Rennis in 4th. Here Kathleen drops to. And the battle for the lead continues. Oh. Draymire looked to the inside, but all the rows was pipe. Chad out. Oh, Draymire spins in 4. Hayden takes a beating on that one. It's Chad Parks, Justin Draymire, Jeremy Kathleen. Your leader now has a straightaway. Oh, the leader gets into it with Matt. Jeremy Kathleen is now to the top spot. Chad Parks in 2nd. Justin Draymire, Rob Rennis, Scott Butts, Dave Alberico, Matt Murphy, Hayden Richards. And looks like Draymire gets by Chad on the inside for that 2nd spot. And Draymire noses into the pipe. Hayden, back off a minute. Oh, your leader gets doored. Here comes Chad. And Chad trying to get around Alberico, and he does. Hayden, back off, let him go. Top 3 cars now on the front straightaway. Jeremy Cat.
1 minute left.
Wow, tumble by Chad Parks. Watch turn 3. Ooh. And Chad Parks is out. That'll bring it down to Kathlina and Justin Draymire. Alberico, okay. Top 2 are right there together now. Your leader, Jeremy Kathlina, in the orange and white 21. 2nd place in the black and pink 21. Justin tries to get to the inside, gets loose, going into 1. Jeremy, nice and steady. Still your leader. He's got 10 seconds remaining. See if Draymire can do something in the next couple laps. Oh, and Draymire takes a beating on that one.
7 is done, 5 is done, 4 is done, 2 is done, 3 is done.
That right there was sportsmanship, and a lot of you guys need to learn that one.